Brought to you by Xander Insurance. Identity theft protection isn't a luxury in today's world. It's a necessity. Get yours at Xander.com.
Woke up this morning and my car wasn't in my parking spot.
What?
So, got repossessed, yes.
What?
No.
I fell behind on payments.
Hold on, Robert.
Speak clearly into your phone.
We're having a hard time hearing you, like maybe you're muffled. So let's try a different angle.
I was about to say, can you hear me now?
That's a little bit better. So you woke up this morning and you look outside and the car is not there.
Yes.
Was this
I
a
fell
shock
behind
to
on
you?
payments.
Was this shocking or did you expect this?
Yes, it was very shocking.
So there was zero communication beforehand that, hey, you're behind on payments. You don't catch up. Here's what's going to happen.
Yeah, they didn't tell me that I was behind, but I knew I was behind for sure. But I didn't know they was just going to come and take it.
How long have you been behind on payments?
They said about 94 days.
Okay. Well, I mean, they can come take your car at any time once your loan becomes delinquent. So it's not a giant shock, if I'm going to be honest, that you stop making payments. You don't own the car, they do. And so the good news is this just happened today?
Yes.
Okay, so there's still some moves you can make to get this back, but we got to make sure that you have the money to do it. It sounds like you are beyond paycheck to paycheck. How much money do you have?
Right now, currently?
Yes.
About 500.
Okay. Now, was there any personal items in the car?
For sure, yes.
Okay, you can get your personal property back, and they can't charge you for recovering your stuff.
Okay.
So do you know where the car went?
I called the finance company that I got the loan with, and they told me, they gave me the number and the location I could pick it up. And
Okay.
they went ahead and put a request form in so I can get those items.
Okay, so the next step, other than getting your items, if you can do this, this is the best move, is to reinstate or pay off the loan. Obviously, you can't pay off the loan. But to reinstate it, you would have to pay the past due amount on the car plus any fees.
Which would be around $3,000.
Okay, so now we know it's $3,000. And here's the deal. You usually have about 10 to 15 days to do this, to catch up. Otherwise, they're going to sell your car at auction to get what they can for it, and then you'll owe the difference.
Okay.
What was left on the loan?
$16,500.
Okay. And if they sell it at auction, it's not going to be, market value. And so you likely will have a pretty big gap that you'll owe. So I'd rather you try to get this thing reinstated in the next 15 days, but that means you got to come up with another $2,500 in 10 days.
These days, it's not if your identity gets stolen, it's when. So you need ID theft protection from Xander. They monitor your personal info proactively and alert you of any suspicious activity, including home title fraud. Then Xander takes care of everything, including up to $2 million of stolen funds protection and white glove service to help you get your life back. Plus, kids are covered for free on their family plan. Call 800-356-4282 or go to Xander.com.
But that means you got to come up with another $2,500 in 10 days.
Sounds good.
Does it?
Sounds doable.
How much do you make in a week?
What's doable look like? How are we going to come up with that? Can you share that? I'd like to know.
No, I'm just being optimistic. I mean, make $25 an hour, but
can you work overtime? Can you do side gigs? I mean, this is like we won't see the bed. Yeah. We're going to be at work so much.
Speaking of the bed, I might sell the bed.
Yeah, can you sell anything in your life?
I'm sure I can. It's things in the trunk that I definitely can get rid of.
Okay, and I'm calling family members, cousins, uncles. You got some patio furniture you want to get rid of? I'll sell it.
No,
I'd be flipping stuff.
Won't let me do that.
I can't hear you at all, Robert. You sound like you're inside of a roll of toilet paper to me. It's what it sounds like.
No, my fiance won't let me sell the furniture.
Uh-oh, there's a fiance involved. Now, what does your fiance think about all this? This would honestly give me some hesitation. As my provider gets his transportation taken away.
She can't be happy right now.
Not at all. She's not happy. She's kind of never been in this situation either before, so it's the first for both of us.
Is she broke too?
You said what happened?
Is she broke too?
Not as much as me, not right now.
All right, but I don't mean this in the way it's going to sound, but we got to forget about her for a moment and what she owns. We're talking about what you own and what you can sell, because you got to come up with well, more than 2,500 because the 500 you got isn't going to stretch very far for what else is going on in your life. I got a feeling.
Is there another option besides reinstating his car?
No.
That's it. I mean,
You still owe the money.
My guess is your credit's shot. And so if you went to a local credit union and said, hey, I need $2,500 to reinstate my repo, I don't know that they'd give it to you. That would be a last-ditch effort I would try.
What about a cash car? No?
What do you mean?
Buy a car from cash for
Well, that doesn't fix your
$1,000.
repo problem. You're going to owe all of this money unless you get the car back,
You still owe
get
the
current
money.
on payments, and then you're at least, the ball's in your court. You could sell it private party and get way more for it and get out from under it. But my guess is you're underwater on this car. You owe 16. What is the car worth?
$4,000.
There you go.
Oh boy.
Therein lies the problem.
I see what you're saying. You're just trying. Yeah, you're still going to be stuck with this debt. But again,
Right.
even if we play this out with your logic and your question, you still don't have any cash. If you buy a car for $500, that's like Fred Flintstone's car. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not a car.
You're better off getting a bicycle.
Right.
How are you getting to and from work?
I'm using my car primarily.
I know,
but
but starting
you
today.
don't have a car.
Right. But we're on spring break, so I have like 4 days until I go back to work.
Well, there's your next thing.
You got 4 days off?
You don't have a spring break. You need to be working today.
PTO, we put in vacation and PTO for these days, but yeah.
Now, I get that. I'd cash out that PTO.
Yeah, I would too.
I wouldn't be taking any vacation time. That's the last thing you need to be doing right now.
You need cash. You don't need to be breaking. There are no breaks for
I would
you.
be door to door offering to mow lawns, pick up leaves. I'd be doing anything I could to make $2,500 in 10 days. That's $250 a day. Can you do that? $25 an hour, 10 hours a day. That's what it's going to take.
to get the car.
What was the payment on the car?
$600.
Oh,
And what are you making every month?
About 2,400 every 2 weeks, so about 48, 42 around there.
$4,200 a month?
Yes.
And what are your monthly bills to cover all your expenses, including the minimum payments on your debts?
All combined, probably a good $1,400 besides the car, so around $2,000.
So you're telling me you make $4,200 and you only have $2,000 in bills. That means there should be $2,000 left over every month. How did you get behind on payments?
God bless you. A budget probably is missing a lot of things. Life.
Yeah, but where'd that money go? What were you spending
he
it on?
doesn't know, George.
Yeah, I was about to say it's miscellaneous things, everything.
I'll
but
tell you how we
not-
find out. Go look at your bank statement. It's gonna give you
There
a
it
little.
is.
It's gonna give you a little book
There
about why
it
you're
is.
broke. It's gonna
There
tell you
it is.
exactly where your money went. Oh, Robert, man, this is not gonna be fun. It's doable.
It is, but you got to
It's a Hail Mary.
You got to work like crazy. And we told you that for 2 minutes and you hit us with I'm on a 4-day spring break. No, bro, this is you got to change your whole intensity right now. You are working like crazy. You are selling everything. And I'm not kidding when I say I'd call Uncle Larry and go, Uncle Larry, you got any patio furniture you don't want?
I might sell her engagement ring to get out of this. To be honest,
Oh.
we'll get her another one later.
Whoa, George.
That's
with the
sacrifice.
Heat-seeking missile.
I'm just saying,
Woo.
it's what I would do.
You know what? You actually would do
And
it.
if she loved me, she'd go, all right, this is what we got to do.
Oh boy, he's got no car, and if you keep this up, George, he's going to have no fiance.
The best ID theft protection is from Xander. They not only monitor, they help you get your life back. Go to Xander.com to learn more.